Good afternoon. My name is Nicole LaChapelle. I'm the mayor of Easthampton, Massachusetts, and this is my mayor's update. Today, we are in Nonotuck Park, Pavilion 2, and I have the parks director, John Mason, with me to talk about one of my favorite events that happens in Easthampton, Harvest Festival. And as you see behind us, fall has come. Very nice job, John, for bringing fall in time. Harvest Festival is going to be October 12th. John, can you give us a rundown of what's going to happen?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not only, maybe it's one of our favorite events at the park as well. It's a real treat to get this many folks into the park. It's a free event for everybody. There's no admission into the park.
Yeah. We
have all kinds of kids' activities and games. We have inflatables. We have kids' games. We have stuff for the adults as well. We have pumpkin carving right here at Pavilion 2. Yeah. So there's just a lot of things going on. We have all these nice little standees that you can get your picture taken in.
I do that every year. Yes,
Tom Brady and Giselle, and we've added some new ones this year that we're working on. So it's definitely one of those events that we're proud to host for the city. I think it's a showcase of what we can do and provide, a free day. I mean, let's not forget the horse-drawn carriage. Mm-hmm. I mean, the hayride, when the horses through the park, I mean, that line, you want to get here early for that line.
Right.
We, a few years ago, we only had them for 2 hours, and we had some sad faces in the line. I said, no, whatever it's going to be to have him stay an extra hour, let's keep him here because we want to make sure everybody gets an opportunity. Mm-hmm. A fall day in the park on a hayride with horses, it doesn't get any better than that.
So what time does it start?
It starts at noon, and we go till 5 o'clock.
Wow.
We start lighting the bonfire, so you want to stay around for the bonfire.
I was going to say the bonfire.
Bonfire, we start lighting that around 4:30, and it goes to 5:30 or so. We put it out. The fire department's here, so it's all safe. We make sure everybody's at a safe distance. And if you stay around for the bonfire, there's usually another surprise treat for everybody here. Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, you got to stay around. You got to stay around. There might be some donuts and cider for the fire to enjoy as well. So we ask folks to stay around. We set up shop over by Pavilion 1. And
I'm changing my whole schedule for October 12th. I'm here. I'm going to be here at noon. I'm not leaving until that fire goes out.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to miss that.
No, I don't.
And then we have all the food trucks this year, too. A little mini food truck
I was just going to ask.
Well.
So the food trucks will be here?
Food trucks will be here. We sold out of space for the crafters as well. All our vendor space, we started a waiting list, but it was just too many people wanted to get in for this. We get over 1,000 people here.
I was going to say, so about 1,000?
Over 1,000 will come through the park for that day. Parking can be a little bit tricky, so people want to, find space, in the Section 3 area, and even down the road towards the soccer, even if you have to park in soccer as well. Okay. We will have handicap accessible parking spaces set up for those folks as well. But it's jamming here, especially if it's a nice day.
I can't believe you're still smiling as you talk about it, because I'm in the back of my. When you come to the Harvest Festival, the park is really transformed. I mean, you're driving down. There are the boards to take the pictures. There are the pumpkins. I mean, little decorations everywhere. I mean, it's really quite amazing, and it is a ton of fun, regardless if you have little ones with you or not. Now I know about the bonfire and the treats at the end. I'm looking forward to that. I'll have to think about it. Now, Easthampton High also does their Yappy Valley Dog Show.
Yeah, so the Yappy Valley Dog Show starts at 11 o'clock. It used to be over here on Sheehan Field, but now it's at Pavilion 1. Okay. So just in case the weather might not cooperate in the morning or whatever, they have electricity there, everything, so it really worked out well last year. Nice. So yeah, that's sponsored through the high school, but we've partnered a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, we collaborated and said, why don't you have your event the same day to kick off our event? So it really worked out well. It's been a nice partnership with them.
So the park really starts bumping much more before noon because of the dog show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
And what time the food trucks start?
Noon. So yeah, everything, the kids' games, that stuff starts at noon.
Okay.
And that goes till 4 o'clock.
So what about the weather? Like today, it's a little overcast, but beautiful. What happens on the 12th?
Yeah, if it's a downpour washout, we would postpone it to the next day. You know, if there are going to be showers, we've dealt with that in the past. You know, we kind of work with it. You know, we still go. You know, and we have Dan Kane and Friends. I can't forget to, you know, the musical Pavilion 4. They're coming again this year. So, you know, music 2 to 4. You know, grab something to eat.
Wow.
Fort Hill Brewery will be here. So there's just a lot of things for everybody, you know, no matter how young or old you are. So we try to make it a nice family event for all.
Another amazing event put on by Park and Rec. Just a quick preview. Will there be a Rag Shag parade this year?
Oh, there'll be a Rag Shag parade. There's no doubt. I think I'd be without a job if we didn't have a Rag Shag parade.
I was just going to say. Yep.
So yeah, we're looking forward to that as well. That'll be Tuesday, October 29th.
Okay.
On that, and we'll have more details to follow on that.
I was going to say, it sounds like another mayor update. So I get to ask like a crazy question at the end of these segments. So of all the picture boards that you will have this year, what will be the one you absolutely will get a picture taken as?
So Sam's working on a new one, and it's the Peanut scene where they're all, you know, dressed up and walking, you know, so it's a big board.
Oh, wow.
So I think I'm going to go with the new one. She doesn't let me see everything yet. She keeps a little bit under her hat, but that's what I'm looking forward to for this year.
Okay, Peanuts.
Yep.
Excellent. So October 12th starts at noon. Come early for the dog show at 11. Food trucks, music, pumpkin carving, even a brewery this year, and the bonfire. One more time. What time does the bonfire start?
Yeah, 4:30, 5 o'clock.
All right.
So.
And maybe a special treat.
Special treat. Come early for the special treat. I sell out.
Oh, early.
Even though it's free, I sell out.
All right. Mark that on your calendar. What a great way to spend a Saturday. Thank you so much, John, for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the work you and your team do to the benefit of the city for the parks, not just Nonotuck Park, but all of our park and special spaces around the city. I hope to see you on the 12th here. Have a spooky week.